Hey guys,
Congratulations.
so today we are going to be playing on this really cool map called Surf Revolution. And we're going to be playing Troll Jig. I switched to the loadout already. Time to change. Here we go. Alright. Now Surf Revolution is just like this really big like circle where you can like surf all around.
Last one alive, lock the door!
And then I was on a 50 kill streak on this map one time.
If you rocket jump, it'll
15 or 50?
50.
No!
We'll see how many kills
No,
I can get.
I'm not even lying. It was a 50 kill streak.
Krampus!
I mean, I believe you. It's not hard to get a kill streak if you're using the right weapons.
I was
And, like,
with the shotgun. I was gassing back in.
If certain people aren't on, it's a lot easier to get a kill streak.
Yeah, but then I got marked down by Luke.
What did I hit? I don't know.
I don't know if you, I'm assuming you do know Luke.
Don't suicide, it's bad for your health.
Well, I hope you guys
It can
can't
make you
see
fly
that.
though.
You guys see that sign up there? I got Krampus. Yeah, Soldier's really fun to play on this
Krampus.
map. Do you guys ever play it?
Compass.
Crub. Brompo. Ow. Oh wow, you have an unusual loose cannon. I'll trade you it for my ghostly givers.
I'm gonna be honest, it's not real.
That's a funny meme.
Because it's not a weapon unusual effect. I thought that'd be pretty obvious, but you know.
What? Wait, what?
Well, it's like listed in purple, and it like even has the little stars to show that it even has an effect.
Okay, but it's not real,
You're a
I
liar.
assure you.
You're a liar!
He spawned it. He spawned it in.
Jeez.
Not yelling like this.
Seriously, if
That'd
you
be
scream again,
optimal.
you're gonna earn your...
You got muted.
Oh, okay, never mind.
It's
Carries
Kapari.
on that.
Thank you.
Ooh, I did.
I think we did, I don't know.
You warned in voice chat. Does that count?
If people respond to voice chat, I usually don't bother with text
Oh,
chat,
it wasn't a
because,
trick
well,
by
they've already
somebody.
gotten the warning from voice chat.
Oh my god, Krampus, stop stealing my kills, you nerd.
Oh, if you ask why I used the conch for Soldier, it's because, well, I mean, man, it's not really that good, so the conch just gives you that extra benefit. Market currently, those are much easier to get. That's crazy. Thought she was. Ow.
The idea is that they get the warning, not that it particularly matters what form they get it in. But some people like to play with voice enable 0 on, because particularly some people can be rather annoying on the mic.
Yeah,
So,
I agree.
Oh.
Justin, Max, how are you doing today?
Very good.
Did I just bunny hop?
Stop targeting me, that's very mean.
Yeah. I just
not
bunny hopped.
targeted you, I just killed you only once.
You killed me like 4 times.
Why are people thinking I'm targeting them? I'm so sorry.
Not even from my house.
what?
From my house.
I'm much confused.
found my house.
Oh.
No. Okay, Kapar, I hate you. You should have died from that.
No, Neon Annihilator does like 153 damage or some shit, so I'll have some
156.
Yeah, it's
Fuck you,
156.
Nutty.
Oh my god.
I'm sorry,
See, I
I
was
just know
close.
these things.
I was close, sorry. But that's the reason why. Pyro has 175 HP.
It shouldn't though.
Let's just be thankful the Neon Annihilator isn't more broken than it already is on this server.
Honestly. If there were ever a weapon to be restricted, that would be the one.
The Neon Annihilator.
On here, at least.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm
But I don't
safe.
think it should be restricted at all though, because the reason why weapons are restricted on things like Jailbreak is because it literally makes one side completely unbalanced. But
Because
on,
it makes the server completely unfun for anybody not abusing it. Well, at least if they're not amazing at the
No.
game.
the thing is, you can unbalance the teams entirely and make one team extremely powerful, whereas the other team is nowhere near as good, such as the Scotsman Skullcutter or something like that on
The
Jailbreak.
Skullcutter
But
was
then on this
fine,
server,
though.
everyone, no, not on Jailbreak. It just gives you an
I-
extra damage boost for free, and it was very unfun and caused a lot of people to not want to play on the server anymore. The Neon
Never had
Annihilator,
an
on the
issue
other
with
hand, doesn't give one side the advantage. They both have it. I was just using it as an example. They both have Neon, so it should be fine.
But like, not everybody runs Neon, and it makes it incredibly unfun for like a lot of people to just get repeatedly
they can.
insta-gibbed by Neons.
Then they should start
Yeah,
using the
yeah.
Neon then, as simple as that. On Jailbreak, the blue team can't use the Scotsman Skullcutter because why would they use a melee weapon?
Because
over a
demo's
tiny
not
weapon?
allowed.
You know what I mean though. It's just an example. Whatever, you could, what's another weapon? Like the Gunslinger, something like that.
What about the
If
market
you want
gardener
to
on
play
this
engineer.
server?
You can't build sentries here.
Doesn't
is the
matter.
thing.
It's a third
Isn't an
critical
issue.
hit.
I mean,
That's the reason why it's
I
banned.
don't really think you're losing random crits in favor of controlled crits, but like, you have to hit somebody 3 times consecutively.
You know what I'm getting at, Nutty.
I'm just saying that the Neon makes the server incredibly unfun for people who aren't extremely amazing
It doesn't
at
mean it should be
doing one or
restricted.
both of things. Required
It
to
does not mean it
actually
should be
use
restricted in any way. It just means we should ban all the powerful weapons on the other server. Hey, random crits aren't allowed on trade gaming
Random
now,
crits
so
are stupid.
Let's ban the Cowmangler because that's the most overpowered. That's
One.
basically
Calmingler
what you're
was
saying.
already like meta, but no, there's a
Yeah,
difference
try it.
between being powerful and being absurd.
Conversation they're having.
We shouldn't
It's
have
just
random crits
powerful.
anywhere, to be honest, but
It's just
no, it's like
powerful.
absurd here. It's
Yeah,
effectively
it's
just
absurd.
getting for free 156 damage melee because every map has absurd amounts of water.
But both teams can use it, so I don't see the
Yeah,
issue
Okay,
there.
not
that
just
doesn't mean
using
it's
it.
necessarily balanced, at least to the
I didn't
rest of
say
the
it
game.
was. Obviously the weapon's fucking ridiculous, but it doesn't mean it should be restricted from a server because it's
Well, it's
good.
absolutely ridiculous, and that's why it should be restricted.
It should not be restricted because it's good. That's just silly.
No, it should be restricted because it's straight up overpowered due to map
It's
design.
not.
Yeah? So?
But
It
both teams
shouldn't be
can use
restricted
it,
because
so
it's good.
both teams
I'll
can
I'll just
use it
reiterate
though.
what I say.
You are intentionally severely gimping yourself if you don't use the thing, and that's just... That... I don't think that should be the
You're
case
gimping yourself
when
if you
trying
use
to
any
choose
other
a
weapon other
weapon.
than the scattergun. It's that simple, you can just go around in circles
But
and
you're
just
not
repeat that
gimping
about
yourself
other
as
things.
severely. Like, the only viable class to play here on pretty much any arena map, at least
Wrong.
if you're not abusing Sniper, is the
Wrong.
freaking Neon
That,
Pyro.
marry me.
That's
Marry
wrong.
me, you bitch.
You know, I
It's
used to play a lot
pretty
of Scout.
accurate.
It's wrong. I used to play a lot of Scout B hopping back when I first started playing Surf, and I actually did extremely well. And then I went to the Neon Annihilator because it was more fun. Spy is also on.
It's not fun for the people getting hit. Also, okay, well,
So
Spy
it's not
is
fun to die.
also redonkulous, but That's
We should
because
ban Spy
collisions are
then.
turned
Ban a
off.
class.
No. Spy
Because
is
of ban a
actually
class.
super weak anyhow, though. It's,
Yeah, Pyro's weak
the
as well.
Neon is unfairly advantaged in this case.
Well, here's the thing though, it's not, because both classes can use it, and I don't think it's that much of a problem.
Yeah, it's just
If you're not able to use it, that's your problem.
Wait,
No, I can use the weapon certainly fine. I just refuse to use it out of the sheer cheapness of the unlock. At least on Surf.
We didn't ban the
It's
reserve
just-
shooter back on like Trade Gaming, back when it was overpowered.
Well, the
Yeah,
reserve
so
shooter was
Dylan,
never
so it
quite
wasn't-
as overpowered as this. But
But we used it anyways because it worked. And it was effective, but it was annoying.
so the reserve shooter was like, it was annoying. I wouldn't say it was necessarily overpowered. It was just like super annoying to deal with and punished you for doing stuff you should be doing.
Wait.
It was bad weapon design.
what about
But I don't think it necessarily bordered into overpowered, especially given how weak Pyro is normally.
what about the
Of course, given mobility and like instant 156 damage,
That's the back guy, please.
what about the sun on a stick on
it's a
times
bit of a
100?
different story.
I think the only reason why you don't want to, I think the only reason why you want it banned is because you don't enjoy fighting against the Neon Annihilator. That's the
I mean,
only
where-
reason
And how
why.
is that? That's
It's
not fair to the rest of the
absurd to
server.
To use.
If one person
It's
thinks
not
it's
fun
unfun,
for
that's not fair
any
to
sort of
everybody else.
counterplay.
Has anybody else complained about it?
A lot of
Yes.
people have, but I don't think anyone has wanted to do it restricted other than Nutty. Otherwise, they're just complaining because they died to a Neon Annihilator. I think Nutty is one of the few people that I can actually trust when they say, oh, I want the Neon Annihilator banned, other than people who are just like, oh, I want it banned because I died to it just then. Math as well. Math, I don't really know. I think
Math
Math
is a smelly boy, but there are a few things he is correct on.
Like, what does it
I don't
say?
agree with you, so that makes an opinion, and it's not a factual opinion either.
But don't you know every opinion is correct?
No, stop it. Stop this madness.
Hey, Nutty.
You can't have a wrong opinion. Come on.
There's a difference between opinion and fact.
No, Septic, it's a joke.
It's a meme between us.
Oh, okay.
Wait, guys. What about removing the Razorback?
I got it.
Why do we do
The
that?
Razorbacks was only really powerful in Highlander before it got nerfed. Now it's like an okay situational pick.
It's like, yeah.
Yeah, but here's the thing. Spies have a revolver, so they can just shoot you with it.
Okay. And in Highlander, the sniper's very likely going to be healed very consistently by the medic, so the revolver's maybe not the best option, because medic's healing takes a big chunk out of revolver damage per second.
But what if the spy backstabs the medic?
Well, then the team
That's
is
the
doing a
medic's
bad job
problem.
of protecting people. Also, the medic should be like the most
don't
aware
mind.
person on the team. So it's kind of his fault for letting himself be backstabbed.
I can't combat a...
Yeah.
I can't
Like,
do
in
it.
that case, it's really more the medic's fault for being bad. Or, you know, the spy's fault for making a good play. But...
I just think
Razorback's
the main-
fine now.
The thing is, we don't restrict weapons on any server for being overpowered, otherwise we'd be restricting like a bunch of them. But the only reason why that we restricted them on Jailbreak is because it makes one team incredibly unbalanced or causes the game
Crap.
explode like that.
Wow.
You know. But like
I
on this
can understand
server, we'd just
banning
be
Demo
banning
because he
something
only
for being
has explosives.
powerful. Yeah, but this
I think there's
server's
a big
just
difference
always
between
too
the level
powerful.
of overpowered
Yeah, it's gonna
on
have to
this
be.
server as compared to like literally any other weapon that has ever existed. I don't know. It's purely opinion. I think it's a bit very
No, it's
much a bit
factual
too
opinion.
powerful.
It's a
But, like,
fact.
All right, you can't have non-factual opinions.
Instead of playing soldier all the time, we can do sniper
Right.
because there's really like
I
12
forget.
snipers in the area.
In Krampus's loadout, thinking it's Takage because he had that loadout for like a year and a half. Like
That
every
was his
fucking
name,
time.
Takage.
Takage, yeah.
I've been saying
You just said
Tekage.
Kak, don't even speak to me.
Hello,
It's
Tekage.
Takage.
That's what I've been saying.
Hello, Tekage is a
Tekage.
meme.
Oh, and
Because everyone thinks his name.
Yeah, I'm not.
Everyone
this
thinks
is
his
totally not
name
unusual.
is said as Tekage,
Yeah,
and it's not. It's
I really just
Takage.
have like a belt.
Okay, good to know.
It's an easy mistake to make, but like...
Yeah, it is. It's not an easy name to pronounce. I'll give you that.
Tekage.
See, even Back can do it.
No, I mean like on first sight, you'll think it's Takage, or the Tekage rather at first.
How
Pretty
do you
much
pronounce
most people
actually?
do. You say Takage's
Not
name
too
like
much
that.
more.
Takage.
Kage.
Tekage.
Takage.
But I do love playing
Kanye.
against snipers as track.
Dick. R.
Here we get revealed for a second. I do love playing Spy on this map sometimes because of the cool stabs you
I
can.
give up on using the Neon Annihilator.
Oh, we're going through the stabs.
I fail all my shots.
Oh, I apologize for the random crit. They are a fair and balanced game mechanic that totally deserves to exist.
Guys,
We should remove them on Surf though.
We
Guys,
should remove them everywhere. But like, for whatever reason, people like them. I don't know. It doesn't make sense.
I don't think anyone's made
guys,
anything on
we
Surf.
should remove the B-Hop plugin because I can't B-Hop.
It's too much
Stop.
of a benefit for free to plays because they do not do the ret kill. And oh crap, my mouse kind of lagged for a second.
B-Hop is like, I don't know.
Oh, speaking of
This
B-Hop,
is
I
like
think
the
I just
signature of this server, though.
I think I just did my
Removing that
first
would-
Guys,
like
I can't B-Hop anymore. We should remove the plugin.
If B-Hop wasn't on the server, then the Annihilator wouldn't be overpowered.
That's
No,
true.
no,
Well, it'd still be like super powerful, but
No,
as
I got an air
it'd be
stab.
powerful, but I mean, you can't get anywhere with it anymore, so...
Pyro loses
can
his
do-
mobility.
Or you can do the shotgun pyro.
Like,
Yeah.
I call it fast and backing.
We
Also, who was that tard on the server yesterday?
Which tard? There's quite a few who occasionally join.
and I got
The one who whined about everything.
oh
Like, you can't talk on top of each other and shit like that.
hold on, let me get my
He said my mic was shit.
let's go.
I don't know.
And my FPS is at
I
A
forgot.
lot of tards.
oh, no. Got him.
Honestly though, I've been playing since what is it? Early 2012, and so I always loved random crits. I don't know why. It's just this thing that I like. No other game has it.
Okay, maybe that's for a good reason. Also, plenty of MMOs have them.
Yeah, these are
MMOs. Have you ever heard of an
FPS.
FPS?
This is a hack simulator,
most
not an
FPS.
MMO.
Most FPSs omit them because they are directly counter to the idea of skill-based winnings in general. Like,
You're correct, but TF2 never started as a competitive shooter. Or whatnot.
it was based off of the idea of a competitive shooter.
The Team Fortress 2 based off of the idea of a competitive shooter.
No, but TFC was built to be competitive, and
Yeah,
Team
but that doesn't
Fortress
have
was
rank
directly inspired by TFC.
Yeah, but TFC doesn't have
It has a
random crits in it.
history of being competitive, plus the mechanics, unique and interesting as they are directly conducive of a competitive experience.
Whoa.
KFC.
Yeah,
But they don't have random crits, do they?
I still think it's fun. I don't know why. I think I'm a retard for
What the-
thinking that.
I don't know how I hit that.
Like, it's fun for the person getting them, but it's absolutely infuriating when you know that you shouldn't have died to that fool, but because he got a lucky dice roll, he insta-gives you. Especially, I don't know, it feels as though the better you get, the more BS they feel.
Whoa, I got a
I
present.
guess so.
Guys, who wants a present?
I do.
I'm about to use this shit right now.
I wouldn't mind it.
Is it because of Christmas? Isn't Smissmas supposed to be like today or tomorrow?
I don't know when they plan on releasing. It's Wednesday, no, it's Thursday.
What did Benedict get?
Vassendak.
Vassendak.
Yeah.
What'd you get?
Yeah.
Vassendak, what'd you get? Open it.
Get a hat. Get a hat.
Open it.
You don't get hats. Open it.
Okay.
Gets the rap assassin. Oh, he's rap.
Wow.
Oh,
You're welcome.
Really good present.
no thanks.
That's what you always wanted, isn't it?
Yeah.
Isn't it? Hey!
Congratulations, you got half a scrap.
What the heck?
Don't you love it?
That's a septic.
I have an item, it's called TF underscore item default. It's called TF underscore default underscore item def. And I love that item.
You guys are having so many good conversations. This whole thing's being recorded anyway.
What's being recorded?
This game.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm dominating that guy.
Why won't you die then? Oh my god.